Hello. We are going to look through this catalog together. This is the recent Ulta catalog that I received in the mail. I always love to look through these just to see any new products and just to see sort if there's any deals or anything like that. Sometimes they have specials, so yeah, let's take a look. Look at this. This happened when I was kayaking. We recently got a kayak and we've been going pretty regularly, but the other day I was like rowing only for about 5 minutes before this happened. It was very painful. So naturally, my husband had to row the rest of the time. And for me, that was quite nice, but you can imagine he may not have enjoyed that as much as I did. So right away, as we open this, we see a lot of, we've got the darker shades really coming through. Now this is interesting because we don't often see any darker shades being publicized or even really in the advertisement. So this is very amazing. This is wonderful to see the variety and the shift that's occurring in media. A little bit of a shift. I think we still have a long ways to go, but so this here is talking about the different types of foundations, and that combined there are 3,100 different shades and over 75 brands and over 290 formulas for all of us to choose from. So I recently purchased this CC cream by It, the illumination one. I have used this before, the regular CC cream. I used it for a while, and I loved it, but I'm always trying different things, so I kind of moved away from it, and then I decided to go back to it, and I really love the illumination one because I really love that glowy look. And I also got the powder that goes with it, and my skin has been looking flawless. It's been wonderful. Okay, so here we see on this page, it's talking about matte makeup, the Studio Fix by MAC, and the Studio Fix powder as well. This is claiming that it is the #1 powder foundation in the US. We want to always check sources, but yes, MAC is super widely used and really amazing. I used it a lot when I was young. Okay, so now we have a full page spread on It Cosmetics, which I really love. I have mentioned this brand before to all of you, and I really, really like it. I have tried the CC cream, both the illumination and the regular. The Bye Bye Under Eye is the only concealer that I will use. I have repurchased it so many times. I've purchased other concealers here and there, but I'm getting to the point where if it's tried and true, why spend so much money just to explore different concealers that I know I will later just not use? I end up giving a lot of makeup away to my little cousins. So anyway, I love this line. Their brushes are also very nice. I have this mascara by them, and it's really good, but my eyelashes are so particular. I have very long eyelashes, naturally long. It just sort of runs in my family. And different mascaras, I'm just super specific because not all of the mascaras that I use truly give me that lift. I don't know if it's because my eyelashes are heavier because they're longer. So something like Benefit Rollerball has been working amazing for me, or Rollerball, I think Roller Lash. Because it's a drier formula, it's a thicker formula, and it really holds my lashes all day long. The only problem is that it's kind of a bitch to clean off, but we do what we have to. Moving on, we've got a whole spread here on Urban Decay. This is the All-Nighter Foundation. I have sampled this and I like it a lot. This is the All-Nighter Concealer. I have also sampled this. This is very, very good. Close second to IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye for me. But the thing about Bye Bye Under Eye is that a little bit goes a long way, and I just love a very dewy look that it gives you. I personally really like that. And then of course the all-nighter spray, and here we even have some powder as well. Let's see. Now we're taking a look at Laura Geller, Per, Too Faced, and Smashbox. So, you know what? I have not used a lot of Per, Pure. I think it, oh my gosh, I don't know. I haven't used a lot of it. I have used a couple Laura Geller things, and I have used Smashbox, certain things. Too Faced have never used their eyeshadows. And now we're looking at the Anastacio Eye Shadows, which I haven't tried, but very intriguing. I'm just looking here at the Busy Gal Brows by Tarte. This is a new product. Very interesting. I don't know, I'm so using, I still use the Anastasia Brow Wiz, just tried and true, but maybe I should venture into something else. Okay, then we've got this little spread on Stila here, the Stay All Day Liquid Liner is something I have purchased over and over again. I don't wear black liquid liner very much, so it lasts me a long time. We have Becca, of course, the highlighters here, which I have never tried, believe it or not. Lorac, some stuff there. Cover FX. I have used, I've tried a foundation sample. It was super good coverage, a little too much for me. And then the Clinique and Lancome. Oh my gosh. So I'm on this Facebook group for the town that I live in. And somebody posted about Ulta. So we have an Ulta here, and I guess it was closed, like randomly during the day. And so and it didn't have signs as to why it was closed. So somebody posted saying, "What's up with Ulta?" And people were like, "What do you mean? Give us more details." And then the lady finally was like, "Oh, I went there and it was closed." And then it came out that their computer system was down and their AC was down or something. Anyway, these two women on that thread, it was so strange, started to argue about whether or not Clinique or Lancome was better. It started with one woman suggesting some product by Clinique to this particular person, and the woman's response was like, "No thanks, I'll stick to Lancome. My mother's in the industry, something something. I don't even know." Anyway, they like commented back and forth over, like, with attitude. They were being so rude to each other about Clinique or Lancome. It was the strangest thing. And you know, other people were chiming in saying like, this is super weird. Are you guys okay? I mean, it's just super weird. So, you know, some people, we don't know what's going on in their lives or what kind of people they are. Sometimes we can easily get caught up in very superficial, ridiculous things, right? I think we all have the little moments. Now we're getting into skincare, something I love. If you haven't noticed, with the various type of skincare videos I continually post. Let's see here. This Purity Made Simple, they're all-in-one facial cleanser. I have used this a lot. I got a couple of samples of this. Where did I get it? I think at Ulta. And if I use it too much in a row, it really dries my skin out. That's like, I love skincare, but I have such a dilemma of how I actually cleanse my skin. Meaning, I will use a product for, you know, every day, once a day, and eventually it ends up drying my skin out. So then I went to the oil cleansing method, and that works. It does wonders. In fact, when I was like 26 and I was getting ready to get married and I had graduated from grad school, my acne, I had really bad cystic acne, like on my chin and on my jawline, and I never have had acne in my life. I did all this research, etc., and I ended up doing oil cleansing method with jojoba oil, and I have never had acne since. So that was definitely stress related, maybe some hormonal things going on as well. However, when I do the oil cleansing method, I have to remove my eye makeup manually, and that is just like another step that I get really lazy about. I like to have just one product. I just use it all, and it removes my makeup, cleans the skin, and it does not dry my face out. So the journey continues as I, use different products. This is good. I like the way it smells. It smells like a day spa to me. It has that very spa smell, which I love. And then we're looking at some Dermalogica here. I used to use Dermalogica all the time. I used to sell Dermalogica when I was younger. I worked at a day spa, and so we sold Dermalogica, so I had to learn a lot about the different products because I was the spa manager and I had to be available to discuss products with different customers. So as we turn the page, we're now looking at sunscreen, and we have quite the array here. Some, not all sunscreen, some stuff with SPF. And yeah, I really like the Dermalogica stuff. It's sort of like a tried and true if I ever am feeling like I don't want to be adventurous. Dermalogica I know will work for me. It's pricey, but I know it's a good brand, and it's not as pricey as some other things out there. So let's take a look at this. So now this is talking about glow, which we all want. So these are different products. This one here is the Refresh and Hydrate. So it looks like these products here all are tailored to that specific need. So we have these two by Peter Thomas Roth, and these are for the eyes. Then we have the First Aid Beauty. hydrating serum. I'd be curious to try that. The Skin Iceland, have never tried that brand. The Meaningful Beauty by Cindy Crawford, not into it. The Juice Beauty Stem Cellular, I have used a little bit of Juice Beauty, don't know how I feel about it. And then we've just got some color correction suggestions down here. This one by Philosophy, Dermablend, more Dermablend, Juice Beauty, Dermalogica, and Dr. Brandt. I've used First Aid Beauty, several products a lot. It's very calming for sensitive skin, so it's really good. I don't know if I feel convinced that it's doing anything, and I know that's like super inaccurate. But yeah, that's just a perception I have. And then here at the bottom we have all sorts of free gifts that are offered if you buy certain products. Oh, and look at this one. You get a free towel. If you get a free pineapple towel with select $20 sun care product purchases. That's great. I feel like Ulta always has like legit deals. I've mentioned that for the Black Friday, if you're in the US, the day after Thanksgiving is Black Friday. We're all shopping and all the stores have discounts and everything. Ulta has good ones. So this is some sun care stuff. The Kula brand. I just got an SPF 50 SPF face sun cream in my FabFitFun box, so I'd like to try that. This is the Saint-Tropez Self-Tan. Saint-Tropez is the brand I use if I self-tan. Don't really do that anymore, but I have a lot in the past. I'm super duper pale, which you guys, this doesn't even like do it justice, and my legs are the worst. But like if I have a wedding, a summer wedding to go to, or something where I'm wearing a short dress, I will self-tan just my legs because my arms and my face and my chest tend to brown enough. So when I use self-tanner, because it's not super intense, it actually matches the rest of my exposed skin. And I'm wearing my bathrobe, so you totally saw that. Okay, let's take a look. So now we've got some nail products here, which is always fun. And let's see, what brand is this? Oh yes, Morphe. So we know that Ulta now carries Morphe. I have used only a brush by Morphe that I bought at Ulta. It's really good. It's a blending brush. I'm really impressed. I have not used any of these other products. Then we've got our drugstore brands here. We have Catrice. Now Ulta is selling Catrice. This is a brand from Europe, just like Essence was as well. We know that we have this Flower Beauty by, I think, Drew Barrymore. Haven't tried it, but really cute packaging, I think. Yeah, and we just see some other products here. Some lashes, Neutrogena, Almay. We have some summer kits here, which is cool. Buy one, get one 50% off on these brands. I've tried most of these brands, certain products from them. So let's take a look at this one. Oh, look! These brands are buy one, get one 50% off as well, and that includes Pacifica, which is a great brand in terms of being vegan and cruelty-free. Wait, they're vegan, right? Anyway, I like that brand a lot, and surprisingly, their makeup isn't too bad. It's pretty good. And then we have some skin masks, some Biore cleansing stuff, some Garnier. Up here we have, some more buy one get one 50% off. Some brands. So here's the Batiste and the Psst dry shampoo. Both of these I have tried quite a bit. They're pretty good. But I recently, I was at TJ Maxx. Excuse me, my voice. I was at TJ Maxx and they had a travel size of a Redken dry shampoo. Oh my god, I have never used a dry shampoo that works so good. So that was, the travel size was $5. I kid you not, I did not have to wash my hair for 4 days. And yes, by day 4 it was like, oh my gosh, we need to scrub this hair. But I was shocked. It is really, really good. I totally would purchase a full-size product. It is probably the best dry shampoo I have ever used. And I think it's called like a blow dry extension or something like that. So if you ever see that. I have already mentioned these masks to you guys. This is the Unwind hair masks, which are amazing. Love them. We have a Zara Wanted. Let's see. This is definitely a masculine scent. It smells really good. Yum. So sometimes what I do, I take whatever I'm wearing and I just like rub it on there. Let's do that. I know that's probably weird, but I love to smell it. Okay, now we're still in hair products. Look at this, buy 2 get 1 free for these brands: Bedhead, Biolage, Paul Mitchell. And you even get a free little backpack with any $25 TG purchase. Then we have Pureology, a wonderful line, very expensive. The Caviar line by Alterna. So remember when I said I worked at a day spa, I also sold Alterna, or we also carried Alterna. So I learned a lot about this brand. Very good brand, high end, so it's a little bit more pricey. And of course their Caviar line is phenomenal. Living Proof. I feel a little indifferent about that brand. Joico, it's a 10. Then now we're looking at some styling tools, which I don't need. I have a straightener, curling iron, curling wands in different sizes of barrels. And I ordered them a long time ago from like a YouTuber's discount. That was so long ago, I don't even know. Then we are into perfumes and colognes. Yes, Gucci Bloom. I love it so much. I mean, I like a lot of these scents. And for men, I have always, always, always loved Acqua di Gio cologne. If a guy was wearing that, for me, oh my goodness, hotness. But it's a very, it's been around for years, so maybe it's timeless. And then some other brands here. My husband does not wear any of these. He wears This one we got in Spain by Lowe, Lowe. They don't sell it in the US. That smells really good. And then he uses, what is it? I forgot the other brand. I don't know. Anyway, moving on. Then we have the Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue. Very timeless. This has been around forever. Very light scent. Okay, and we are nearing the end. So look at this. The last few pages of the Ulta catalog are geared toward men or a more masculine taste. So they even have these cologne packs like that and things. Oh, maybe it's for Father's Day. That explains it, because it's talking about stuff for Dad. Yeah. So there we go. Thank you for chatting with me as I talked about all these products. I do hope you enjoy videos like this that are very informal and not necessarily in a roleplay format, though those roleplays will keep coming. Thank you so much for joining me. Good night.